What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to the Rent-A-Girlfriend manga review. We are on chapter 415, okay? 415 long-ass weeks of fucking miserable-ass feelings, depression, anxiety, all that shit, okay? We're finally getting some real, progression in the last few chapters, okay? This is great. So anyway, let's just get into the fucking review. So this chapter starts off with this clearly fake ass dream sequence right here with Mizuhara saying that she loves Kazuya. We know that's not happening for another 215 chapters away, okay? That's at least 10 decades away. So we know that's never gonna happen throughout our lifespan, obviously. And I mean, we're just gonna have to wait to see this, okay? Instead of the dream world, I would like to see this happen in the real world, you know what I'm saying? Then it is revealed that, of course, the last page was, of course, some dream that Kazuya was having. I guess he was, sleeping inside of his driver's ed school or whatever, right? And I mean, let's fucking go, right? We're gonna get a driving, chapter, right? I mean, let's go. That's progress, okay? I would like to see more driving fucking chapters, because that's more progress for Kazuya to lock in, get the June 11th fucking date for Chizuru on the car, and then they just set off into the sunset. You know what I'm saying? They drive into the sunset, and it's just a happy ass ending. Anyway, we get our chapter artwork title thing or whatever, right? And it's a picture of Sumi in a bunny suit, by the way. This is top 5, maybe top 5 chapter title artwork things in the entirety of Rent-A-Girlfriend right here, okay? This deserves to be heavily glazed right here, dude. Absolutely heavily glazed title artwork chapter thing, okay? Shout out this fucking artwork right here, bro. Phenomenal shit. Deadass. But anyway, we see Kazuya in the men's bathroom kind of struggling with this feeling of guilt, right? He feels guilty for not really telling Chizuru what's been going on in his life, right? With a trash ass Ruka, man. Oh my days, bro. Ruka ruined the entire plot, bro. It's over. Ruka ruined every single possible scenario, man. No one could have predicted that shit, dude. Oh my days. Why does Ruka suck so much? I have no idea. But anyway, we see that Kazuya is he's in that mental struggle phase, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't really know what to fucking do. And then we see Kazuya's classic, negative, just self-confidence spiral, right? Where he's talking about nothing feels worse than hating yourself, man. I just need to know that this is all out of your control, you know what I'm saying? This is all out of Kazuya's control. He shouldn't really be taking the fault out of this, right? Ruka, you should just get a restraining order on Ruka, like I've been saying, bro. Let's just banish Ruka from the fucking realm, okay? Let's move her to a different universe. But anyway, Kazuya gets down to this room in the driver's ed school, right? And he starts walking and he sees Mommy, and Kazuya's like, whoa, what's up, Mommy? It seems like we've been seeing each other a lot in this driver's ed school, right? And that's kind of a reference back to chapter, I think 400, where Mommy took a picture of Kazuya's scheduled time shit, right? And she matched it, right? Even though she didn't confirm that she matched it, I mean, she basically matched it, right? And just going back on what I just said, Mommy literally just admitted that she did copy Kazuya's schedule, right? She says that her reasoning is, I didn't want to feel lonely, or it's not so lonely anymore, or whatever the fuck she's talking about. We all know that's a fucking lie, because clearly you just like Kazuya, buddy. We all know you're capping your ass off, Mommy. And of course, Kazuya does that classic Kazuya shit, where he just starts absolutely just asking himself 25 different questions, just going down the rabbit hole. And then typical Kazuya Gooner comes out right here in that middle ass panel. I mean, what the fuck is even that shit, Kazuya? Oh my days, man. We have to lock in on the cheese room. We're thinking about other girls, bro. Let's just push the other girls out of our lives. You know what I'm saying? Let's create some distance between these people, okay? Anyway, he starts struggling. He's like, why is my life getting so much worse? I really couldn't even answer that question, man. It seems like you have the worst luck in the Rent-A-Girlfriend verse. You know what I'm saying? But then it is revealed that Kazuya is going to this driving simulation room, right? Where they test, I guess, the skill of the driver, right? I guess that's what they do here. And Kazuya's kind of surprised, right? He's like, holy shit, driving simulation? I've heard of them, but I've never seen them before. So we're going to get to see Kazuya's first-hand skill, right? In a driving sim, okay? Hopefully it's some fucking bullshit and Kazuya actually performs out right here. But I mean, it seems like Kazuya's kind of doing well at the first, like, well, in the first few seconds, right? He's like talking about the graphics, I guess, which is whatever. I don't really know how he's like controlling the car here, but it's not like, I would assume it's more like not like a real life scenario, you know what I'm saying? It's not like a let me VR headset, hands on the wheel type shit. It's more of like I guess there's like controls and shit. I guess this helps with driving. I have no idea. But then out of nowhere, a little like elementary school student girl just pops out of nowhere, dude, in this sim. Out of fucking nowhere. Randy Orton RKO out of nowhere type shit from this like semi truck in front of Kazuya, dude. Just like how the fuck did the semi truck not run over the girl? And okay, and of course with Kazuya, like, he runs over the girl, right? Of course. And afterwards, he's like, this is fucking impossible, right? But like, where'd this girl even come from? Like, how the fuck did she even get there in the first place? Anyway, it is then Mommy's turn, right? And of course, Mommy completes the test or whatever, right? And you know why she completes the test? I bet it's because she just fucking saw Kazuya do it and fail, right? Like, how the fuck can you just throw a girl in the middle of the road out of nowhere and just expect like the reaction time to just fucking break as soon as possible? Like, I get that, right? But that's kind of pushing it a little bit, I feel like. And then, of course, Kazuya starts glazing the shit out of Mommy. He says that she really is amazing at everything. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck is this glaze? Anyway, we cut to like a little bit later as soon as they're like exiting the fucking driver's ed school or whatever. And we see that Mommy is like in a car searching for something, right? And Kazuya's like, oh, look at that ass. No, I'm playing. Kazuya definitely did not fucking say that. He kind of just like looks at the car and her, I guess. And I mean, I don't know what's up with this Mommy like leg action today, but it seems to be overly intensifying the fucking chapter. I think I've seen Mommy's legs this chapter more than like 5 times already. Anyway, Kazuya, he tries to go start like a conversation with Mommy, and that just surprises the fuck out of Mommy. She just screams like out of nowhere, dude. So many Randy Orton RKO out of nowhere references in this chapter for some reason. I don't really know why. It is then revealed that Mommy like lost an earring in the car, right? And I mean, that's just the most relatable thing I've ever heard in my life, right? Because anyone who owns a car, the pain of just like something just falling in between the seats, you know what I'm saying? And you're like, your hand's like digging in there. Oh, God, brother, just PTSD right there. So of course, we know Kazuya is about to just help the fuck out, you know what I'm saying? He's about to clutch up for the squad, obviously. Anyway, Kazuya gets in the car, right? And he suggests turning on the car light. And Mommy's kind of like, okay, how the fuck do you do that? So she's kind of struggling with turning on the car light. And then Kazuya's kind of like, all right, let me try. So he tries to turn on the car light, right? This motherfucker somehow like slips. I have no idea how, like, the physics behind this. I like to know the science behind this, like, scenario right here. I don't know how the fuck that happened, but I mean, all right, man, if you slip, just try to turn on the light, I guess. So anyway, we get the result of Kazuya falling on Mommy, and I mean, of course, right? How much bullshit can you really just throw at Kazuya, right, in the fucking story? You know what I'm saying? It finally looks like things are going up for Kazuya, right? He's gonna get the fucking job. He's gonna get the fucking license, bro. He's gonna get the date with Chizuru. And I mean, it just seems like we're just prolonging it at this point, man. Like, we've got all this shit coming up, and we have to throw in another girl, of course. And then we get Kazuya kind of just like, doing his Kazuya shit where he like freaks out in these situations. I mean, obviously, right? Who the fuck wouldn't freak out in this situation? And I mean, I'm still pressed, bro, because like, why? Like, we were so close to having no problems, like Chizuru finally breaking that like emotional barrier that she has, right? And coming together that she likes Kazuya developing as a human being, and it all just goes to shit. So Kazuya starts like apologizing to Mommy. He's like, oh, I'm fucking sorry for falling somehow. The physics behind that, I still don't understand. But he's like, all right, let me get off you now. You know what I'm saying? Mommy like has this weird ass face she's got going on. I don't know what the fuck that is, but I mean, whatever. You do you, Mommy. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as Kazuya is about to get off Mommy, Mommy says, Can we stay like this just a little longer? And then that is the last panel of this chapter. So we are left off of a cliffhanger, right? And I mean, like, how much shit can go into Kazuya's life before he has these like thoughts about just fucking it? You know what I'm saying? Just moving out, man. The story ends with Kazuya just moving out of the country. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Kazuya's life just cannot seem to get any better. Anyway, I'm going to give this chapter of Rent-A-Girlfriend a 3 out of 10 on my Rent-A-Girlfriend scale. I mean, it was looking up, man. The past few chapters with Chizuru finally like opening herself up, you know what I'm saying? It was looking up for Chizuru and Kazuya, and now it just seems like it's going downhill, you know what I'm saying? Mommy's coming back into the story, I guess, which is all right, I guess, if you like Mommy. I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's just another obstacle, right? Another obstacle in Kazuya's life to push him away. But hey, man, whatever. Anyway, comment down below what you thought of this chapter. Let me know what you think of the whole series, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday.